Hi, my name's Rick. This is my K-Swap Mark V Supra. So I got the car from Steven Narado about close to 3 years ago. Had the original B58 in it. It was the one that did the wheelie at World Cup. Made a little over 1,000 horsepower. It's just a weekend car for me. Ended up lifting the head and decided not to go down the road that everybody else goes down. So I'm a Honda guy, so we went with the K-Swap in it, and that's about where we're at. I just like building crazy stuff and being original, and everything that you see nowadays is just bolt on, and people don't want to go down the avenue of spending the money to do something original, and I'm just that person. So with the bottom end, we went with a K24 A2, was built by JBR, sleeves, rods, pistons, fully built head, Supertech valve train, drag cartel 3.2 cams, and then the turbo is a 7685, next gen R, billet intake, Gato performance exhaust manifold, alpha injectors, twin 2200 cc's, ran by a mechanical fuel pump. Then it goes back to the Granis kit, T56 Magnum F, then back to the Seems Legit 8.8 rear end. That is actually a Speed Factory intercooler with the GFB 60 millimeter blow-off valve. Yep, that's also a drag cartel drive sump system. Obviously, with the subframe being in the way, we couldn't get any traditional or the TG factory stuff to fit, so we ended up having to go this route. Art Motion Performance here in Ocala, Florida. They did all the intercooler piping, all the downpipe, the full exhaust, everything. Everything that's colored is all titanium, and then from the V-band under the downpipe is all stainless steel all the way back. So I'm actually building this car in my garage at home. Armando's the first one that's actually done some work on this car, which he's done all the welding and all the fabrication as far as the intercooler piping, the downpipe, and the exhaust. Leighton with Wasted Money Fab actually did the motor mounts for me, welded them, and then I had DC Powder Coat do all the powder coating on everything. So I'm running the Kevman honeycomb carbon fiber seats, both sides, and then we're also running the Fuel Tech 550 to run everything. Awesome. So obviously we got our, Speed Factory intercooler, Speed Factory radiator, drag cartel dry sump, back to the Granis kit, which he does a full transition for the K-Swap to the T56 Magnum, all stainless exhaust, transmission mount, drive shaft, all the way back to the Seems Legit kit, the 8.8 Ford rear end. And then we'll also be running the G-Force Outlaw axles. So like this is a
B58 or?
No, well, I mean, they can if you want. This is a full bolt-in kit from Seems Legit.
Okay. Have you heard results of, do you know cars that are currently running this? Or
the cars that I've heard running it have had good results with it. I haven't heard anything as far as, problems or anything. So gear changing is pretty easy. We went with a 411 gear with the tire size that we're running with the gears in the transmission. So these are a Mickey Thompson 325/55 15, and the reason we're running the 15 is because we're also running the TBM brake kit. So up front, we're running a 26 by 6 and 17. Quite a few. DC Powder Coat, Leighton, Pallard with Wasted Money Fab, and obviously Armando over here at Art Motion Performance, the biggest contributor to everything with all the titanium and stainless work. So next is wiring, plumbing, fill all the fluids, and then hopefully get it over to Omar to get tuned and go from there.